Hello everybody, and a warm welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. I'm PB. I invite you to get a cup of... I can't do it. Sorry, Andrew, I was trying to sound, have that deep tone to my voice like you do on all your videos, and I just try and sound less like a bogan, I guess is the only way I can describe my voice, I suppose. Maybe. Anyway, this is my long overdue... Hang on. G'day viewers, and welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. This week is my long overdue contribution to Andrew's second annual Porsche Invitational build to celebrate Maple Leaf Customs, formerly Makeover's second anniversary on the tubes. Andrew's a great supporter of the community, and it's a pleasure to be involved in this build-off. I was very sorry to miss the deadline and let everybody down, and so I hope you can all forgive me for that. But let's get crack-a-lacking on this one. No more tears, only dreams, as we soar onward. How would you think of that, everybody? Anyway, enough rot, more building. So those of you who know Andrew's work know that when he comes to the end of a build, he puts it in a packet and he donates it to a charity so that a little boy or girl can play with it and they get a second life as the toys some people sometimes forget they actually are. I'd originally chosen a 959 Hot Wheels and I was struggling with that. And then out of the blue, like it was meant to be, long-term viewer and friend of the channel, Xander, sent in this Whizwheels 917 Porsche. So Xander didn't send this in looking for it back. He just thought it was cool and thought I'd think it was cool, and I do think it's cool. So I'm going to give it the makeover that he'd like. I said, you want a Resto or Le Mans? And he said Le Mans, so that's what I'm doing. Now, Ashton, I haven't forgotten you, buddy. I'm still working on yours. So sit tight. So after I filed all the casting marks off it as best I could, I thought I'm going to put some proper exhaust pipes on this. So I'm getting some brass tubing. I filed down the originals a little bit so I can just stick the brass ones on, and hopefully they look a little bit more realistic. Yeah, you see me using the 3M wheel each week, so it's probably fitting and appropriate that I mention Andrew again from Maple Leaf. He put me onto these. I saw him use these in his video and I could never go back, so thanks, Andrew. So I got my little pin drill, hand drill thing and drilled out the pipes on the motor to make them look a little bit more realistic. So this is where it started going pear-shaped. I sprayed it white and started masking it off for this 1971 Le Mans winner paint scheme, which was a case of my mind being more capable than my actual abilities. So I stripped it and resprayed it, and I'm still doing a Le Mans car, but I'm going for something that's a little bit more straightforward and within what I can actually achieve. Sorry, Xander, I hope you like the one I did. So I made myself up a decal sheet on the computer, printed it out on normal paper to start with, so I could use, I could cut them out and use them as masking points for all the parts of the body I wanted to keep white to apply the decals onto afterwards. So here I am laying the blue all over the top of it. And we'll see how it comes out. So peeling them off, you can see I had some success in places and a bit crooked in others, but I thought, well, let's get the decals on, see how it actually looks, and we'll go from there. So they came out pretty good, just like that. And then I got my white Posca pen. I thought I'll touch up some of the little spots. And then I thought, hang on, just put the decals on it that are clear and use that as a template to colour in white so it's nice and neat, and then put the decals over the top again. So I did that, and I think it worked pretty good. So after rechroming the engine, I'm putting a custom set of KC's wheels from Metal Mania and the 3D Workshop. Thanks, KC, I'm still using these. And I'll tell you something for free, viewers. I hate these Whizwheel chassis. They're an absolute pain in the guts. But anyway, these were the gold wheels, KC, that you sent me. And I sprayed them black, and of course, trying to put them on, I did a Bob Ross, and I scraped a bit of paint off the rim, and I thought, oh, I'll have to touch it up. And then I thought, actually, no, it looks really good. So I used my fingernail and I scraped the paint off the other rims, and they've all got like a gold highlight on the rims, and I think they look really good. So anyway, oh yeah, why Bob Ross? Because, you know, there's no such things as mistakes, only happy accidents. Anyway, that sounds like my life, I think. So the custom wheels I put on it, Xander, they've got rubber tyres, and I put the wheels on. I put it all back together thinking I'll just slip those tyres back on once it's done. And do you think I could get them on? No, I had to pull it apart again so I could get enough leverage on it. And I think that's when I decided to do the gold rims as well. But anyway, I pulled it apart, I got the rubber tyres back onto it, and then I put it back together again. And just like that, as if by magic, we're done. So here we are back at the start with Xander's very generous and very cool gift of a Porsche 917 Whizwheels. A bit of a curious colour scheme, really. I don't know how many real ones were gold on top of the red base, but anyway, this is what we started with, and this is what we're left with now. So I'm not going to lie to you, viewers, I'm really, really pleased with myself on this one. I think it came out really good. It has its small flaws in it, I know, but on a whole, I'm really pleased with it. I'm pleased with how the Posca pen worked for being able to do white decals. And Xander, I'm so grateful for you giving me the opportunity to work on this car, and I'm even more grateful to be able to give it back to you. Hopefully improved. I think it's a little bit improved, but I guess the final judgment sits with you. I hope you like it, mate. Ashton, yours is coming. Faith, I think I've done one for everybody else in your family except you. You better let me know what you want done. So first things first, Renee and Gerard, the news has filtered through the grapevine. Congratulations and welcome to the new addition to your family. That's great news. I'm glad everything went well for you. Thank you to Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs for being a gracious and very patient challenge host. Thank you. Thank you for checking in on me as well when I hadn't posted. That was really kind of you and thoughtful. I really appreciate it. As for the rest of you, I'll see you next Wednesday for yet another one of my, terminally boring unboxing videos, and then the following Friday for another regular video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate everyone's support. It's coffee time. It doesn't sound the same, does it? All right, see yous.